Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. Today I wanted to talk about, well, I guess the fact that I have finally found a celebrity that is worthy of my respect. Now, she did a parody commercial, and yes, I'm talking about Aubrey Plaza. She did a parody commercial, which I found very humorous. Um, but that's not the reason I respect her. The reason I respect her, oh, and I'm going to put the link to that parody commercial in my description below. You got to see it. It's so funny. Um, the reason I respect her is because naturally she got attacked by the crazies. The crazies do not have a sense of humor. They don't like anybody having a sense of humor. In fact, they don't even like anybody having fun at all. So she was attacked. But the reason I respect her is because although she turned off the comments on Instagram and YouTube, she's not deleting the videos. She's not bowing the knee. She is not apologizing to anybody. She's standing her ground. Now, even if I didn't agree with the commercial and I found it offensive, I'd respect her just for the fact she's not backing down. Um, Now, I do find the commercial funny because it does poke fun at, well, I would say just about everybody. You know, all the fake foods and stuff they're trying to get us to eat and telling us it's healthier than the real stuff, etc. She's poking fun at that. And I'm sorry, it is funny. There was a time I would drink soy milk. I love oat milk, um, almond milk. But my man, he'd go to the store and pick it up for me, and he goes, "I don't know what this is doing in the dairy area next to the milk. It's not milk." Now he does have a good point there. He was teasing me, but that's a good point. It isn't milk. Milk replacement, maybe, but plants don't they don't have these. They don't need to, to produce milk, well, to feed their offspring. It's a mammal thing, okay? So real milk is only for mammals. Um, but I drank that because the cow's milk that's available in the grocery store, to me has an awful aftertaste and it upsets my stomach. Now, if I drink farm fresh milk that is either raw, which I prefer the most, or just lightly, very barely pasteurized, I can drink that. So for a long time, I was drinking those so-called milks, but they're not really milk. Are they better for you? I don't know. Now, I did get suspicious because when I was going through menopause, my doctor had told me if you eat soy or drink soy milk, that'll help you through menopause. It'll raise your estrogen level. I said, well, I do, drink soy milk and stuff like that. And she said, good, keep that up. So I'm driving home from my doctor's appointment and I'm thinking to myself, well, what about men who drink soy milk? What about my son who likes edamame, stuff like that? I'm going, it couldn't possibly be good for the men. It's not. It makes common sense, people. Come on. That's where the term soy boy comes from, I think. Yeah, so thankfully my son only likes edamame and has it very infrequently. He's very masculine. Yes, I'm one of those women who, I guess I'm outdated because I'm attracted to men who are masculine. Yeah, I don't like toxic. You see, people think any masculinity is toxic. No, a true man, true masculinity is not toxic. It's a beautiful thing, which I find very sexy. Anyways, but I'm an old woman and my generation does. Anyways, I don't understand the younger generation. That's how I know I'm getting old. Anyways, I really respect her. We have to remember humor is so healthy. It is good for the soul, the spirit. emotionally, physically, because I told you all these are connected. So, what affects one affects the other aspect of ourselves. So, humor is a good thing. Now, if you find the humor distasteful, you move along. Go on to find humor. Please, just find humor, okay? This, please find humor. Somebody, please find humor. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Um, Having to watch every little thing we say. This is no longer America when that happens. It's not. I mean, I remember when I was young, we were always told, get a backbone. Yes, so you didn't like what that person said? So what? It's a free country. You're allowed to say what you want. If you don't like it, you leave, you don't listen to the conversation, or you have nothing to do with this person, etc. What you don't do is attack them. Now back then, I'm not sure how we could have a cancel culture, but I'm sure we could have. Um, we were allowed to say what we wanted, but you had to pay the consequences for it. If you said something really horrible, well, you were allowed to. You might lose friends and family members, etc. Be labeled as a weirdo, whatever. And well, that's your problem. You don't, nobody. What you don't have to do is listen to the person, but they're allowed to say. You're allowed to say whatever you want, and this should be across the globe. But I know I live in America, and that's the real America. So Aubrey Plaza, she did this wonderful commercial, made my day. I laughed hysterically, and I appreciate it. But what I really love is she's not backing down, and she shouldn't. That's her opinion. It happens to be my opinion. It's not everybody's opinion. That's okay. I enjoyed it. And man, I wish I could thank her and tell her how much I respect her. Because it's sad to say, it takes a lot of courage to do that these days. It was a shame that, I know the crazies being all serious and funge of faces and everything. They couldn't handle it. But, those of us who are sane, you know, compliment her. She deserves it because that was so cool. But this man, she's a good actress. She is so funny in this commercial. Yeah. Anyways, you know what? We need to lighten up. We need to start having fun again. We need to bring back humor and comedy. All my life, there's nothing I love more than a good stand-up comic. Now I mean, they are in such danger now. They're going extinct, which I would really hate to see. The Creator gave us humor for a reason. Without humor, we're all going to go insane. Maybe that's their plan. Humor breaks the ice, helps you see another point of view, whether you agree with it or not. Just makes life easier, more fun, etc. So, anyways, go check out that commercial. It's called Wood Milk. Wood. I'm not joking. Wood Milk. Yeah. So go check. You got to watch it. I love it. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.